So, me and my dad just got everything set up for our camping trip, and this is actually a beautiful camping site. My dad's, I grew up with this one guy that he's like a cousin to the family. Our family's gotten along really well, but anyways, he actually lives only a couple hundred feet from this campground, and we kind of chilling with him throughout the day. And it was our first day here at the State Forest Campground. But so far it's been a good experience. I'm heading to the bathroom right now. And these bathrooms are really nice too, for a State Forest campground. And for those of you who don't know, the State Forest campgrounds are, there's no electric in the, there's the volts inside the porta john. So it's basically an outhouse, but a little bit better. But what's cool about these State Forest campgrounds, as you can see, is that the spaces are pretty wide and pretty spaced out properly. So you're not right on top of each other. Some of the state parks, the last place me and my dad were camping at, Waco, they're just so close together. It was like 50 feet by 20 feet. I mean, it's not enough to do a whole lot, but if you can go camp, it's always good to have a lake by you. And there is a nice little beach right here to go swimming and whatnot. So one of the cool things about these State Forest campgrounds is that there's always a bunch of wood just laying around. So if you don't want to spend any money, like there's a bunch over there, a little big to carry, but you see a lot of sticks and stuff. I mean, so if you don't want to go to the store to buy wood and spend $5, $6 for a bundle per bundle, finding wood around the state campground areas are sometimes the best way to go. And you just save money, and I mean it's a smoky, little wet, but if you drying out the wood on your fire pit, it's sometimes the best way to go. So we've organized all the wood. We just got done eating. We're gonna head down by the water. See, the sun just came out, so it's about 77 degrees or so. Maybe a little bit less, but water's warm nonetheless, so it should be pretty good. There's a pretty nice beach over here. Not that big, but swimming area is pretty nice. When you go out there, the swimming area isn't that deep, but it's alright. Probably head back to the site now and get the fire back going. Had some nice kebab dinner earlier, and have a really nice picnic area here. But I'm gonna head back now, so I come back out here tomorrow when it's warmer, and so yeah. Nice morning right now, about 10 a.m. Still got a fire going. Didn't have to, just had to rebuild it a little bit, but didn't have to light it at all, so that was cool. So, yeah, enough food, enough beer, just enough resources probably today so we won't have to leave. I think my dad's cousin's leaving today, so we're gonna be on our own again. But right now I'm taking a walk by the lake, and I love these state forest campgrounds, honestly. And like I said before, the state park, they have the showers and more electric. In the summertime, if you're swimming every day, it's kind of like your shower, and you don't need electric. I mean, a lot of stuff is battery operated, and if you have solar, any type of solar things, you don't need electric for that either. So, but this is more the lake. Nice little picnic area, and not the deep. And like I said, it doesn't go real far back, but still, a nice swimming area, and it's all spring fed, which is pretty cool. So the water is really refreshing in the sense where it's not all stagnant feeling. Like, we went to this campground last year, and it was small like this, and it was you could tell it got real dirty. It was still early in the year, early in June, and I imagine by in the heart of summer it just gets nasty. But anyways, one thing about this lake, which is interesting, is that because it's so small, they don't allow gas-powered motors. So everything's electric. Everything needs to be electric on this lake. So, something to think about. Something you never really consider if you do have a gas-powered boat, but I think more and more places are gonna start going that way. Especially with these little lakes. Because, like I said before, that lake we went to last year was smaller than this, and there's a bunch of jet skis, and I believe they allowed boats in there too. So, pick up some more wood here and head back to the site now, and probably get some breakfast going here on our little stove. For breakfast, this morning we had some coffee. I was urn, and so we're just gonna feed the fire now, and as you can see, it's smoking a little bit. It's really hot still, but so yeah, I'll probably go for a swim after breakfast and kind of do everything over again. We got a battery powered radio. Probably listen to the ball game later at 8 o'clock, the Tigers and White Sox. So, and like I said, it's spacious, these sites. I was measuring the spots on our last trip, and they were 50 feet by 20 feet, which that's a small spot, but these are nice and spacious. That's the difference between a city campground and a state forest campground. So, We're about to eat now. Just got done swimming a little bit ago. We got a nice fire going, so. One thing by the beach that we went to earlier, the black flies are real bad, are starting to get real bad. I think they just hatched, so we got out of there. But yeah, so hopefully boy, it's nice out here, nice and calm. But it's a good thing we're getting out tomorrow, because we're back up in Lake Superior. When I was a kid, they started hatching those the big deer flies started hatching around early August. So it's July 8th or whatever right now. So, or July 7th, whatever it is. July 7th. So it's a good thing we got out of there, bottom line, because they leave big welts on you, and they're bad news, especially when they start hatching and you get a bunch of them swarming you. They're aggressive and much worse than mosquitoes, and that's saying a lot, but might be good that we're getting out of here tomorrow. I don't want to be chewed up by anything, but especially those deer flies. Those are pretty bad. So far so good. We're about to cook up some kebabs, chicken kebabs here in a little bit. So looking forward to that, and then listen to the ball game. So tomorrow we're contemplating going to Tawas. I don't know if we're gonna head over to Tawas or not, but trying to talk my dad to go to the Cherry Festival over in Traverse City, because I've never been, but that probably won't happen. My dad, he don't like to travel anywhere out of the norm, so, but maybe Tawas and head home tomorrow. So yeah. It's a little after 9 o'clock. Just got on eating a nice meal. These are potatoes right here, and made some garlic bread and chicken kebabs. It's all really good. We're listening to the Tiger game now. Probably might eat a hot dog later, but might be up a little bit later tonight. So yeah, tomorrow I'll probably pack up early, drink a coffee and get on out of here and head back. Probably go to Tawas like we talked about. But pretty good meal, and just chilling now, and probably build up this fire up. So yeah. It's about 12 o'clock. Took about an hour to unpack, or pack up, I should say. Had a couple hot dogs for breakfast. And so far it's been a good morning. I went for a swim, and we're about to be out of here in about 10 minutes or so. So we'll be on the road to Tawas, which is about an hour away. About 40 minutes maybe. So not too long of a drive.